welcome back to my channel. Do I look like a teacher? Hello? Okay, this should do it. Are they dirty? Hi guys, it's Kiara Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a video on how to survive college or high school, whatever you're in at the moment. Maybe you're not in either, and maybe you're just watching this just to watch this, so thank you. I'm just going to be telling you guys some of my tips and tricks on how to like survive college. Just some things that I have been using, some little tips that I have been using along the way. And yeah, honestly, I was thinking of these things in the shower, so I don't even know. I'm probably missing a lot of things. Comment down below what has helped you. But yeah, I was in the shower, and I don't know if you guys get like good ideas in the shower, but I always do. So I was like, oh my gosh, and I actually jumped out to like grab my phone to write these things down or to type them in my notes. That's why I have them in my notes today. And yeah, so let me know what your little tips are. Comment them down below. Comment down below what your major is. Let's just all talk about school in the comments. I'm gonna tell you guys one by one my little tips and tricks, and like I said, I'm probably forgetting a lot of them, but these are just what came to mind. So I always get asked what my major is, and I want to get my bachelor's in business management, so that is that. And a lot of you guys ask me like how I stay sane while doing like school and social media. I really don't know how I do it, but hopefully these tips help you guys out. Me trying to look like a teacher. All right, class. So number one is rate my professor. You can look up professors' ratings and get the inside scoop of what you like and don't like. All right, so if you guys don't know what rate my professor is, rate my professor, that's like a tongue twister. If you guys don't know what that is, it is basically a website, and you can type in the professor's first and last name. It shows up like the different schools that they teach at. So you just click your school, and it actually lets you know like what their rating is out of 5, I believe. Yeah, 5 stars. And you basically can read comments of what other students are saying about that professor. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, or if you haven't even heard of it, or whatever the case is, you guys should definitely check it out. And you guys should also participate to help other students on how the professor is doing in the class. So there's like different categories, but usually when you search up a professor, they the students like let you know like if they are hard on tests, or how many tests you have to take, or if you need a book, just helpful things like that. So I really recommend that website. That website has honestly saved my life. I feel like I wouldn't be doing as good as I am if I didn't get such amazing professors, because you always want a professor that cares. That is number one. All right, number two, go to Starbucks and study there. Make flashcards and put your phone away or leave it at home. So I don't know about you guys, but I just get anxiety thinking about like not being with my phone, so I wouldn't ever leave it at home. But if you guys think that you can just go to Starbucks, put your phone away and study, then that would be really great, because I know we get so distracted. Or at least put your phone on do not disturb so that you can study and focus on whatever you're doing and getting it done. I love going to Starbucks to do my homework. I feel like having a coffee or whatever I order just really motivates me to get my things done, and I always get my things done. Guys, this isn't like a stain, it's just these little fluffy balls. But yeah, I always manage to get my things done at Starbucks, and it's just really nice because I feel like it's such a place where everyone goes to like be productive and either like read or do their homework or whatever the case is. So yeah, I just take my laptop and I work away. Number three, exchange numbers with your classmates so you can ask each other questions and help each other, etc. So this is something that has definitely helped me. I always try to make friends in my classes, or just be nice, because you never know when someone's gonna come in clutch with the notes or just with things that you might not know. If you don't want to like ask the professor, you can just ask a student next to you. So I always like to exchange numbers. Like sometimes even the first day of class, I'll just like be like, hey, like what's your Snapchat or your number or whatever, just to like, you know, refer to them, and you guys can help each other out. You can set up study dates and stuff like that. So yeah, I always try and like make friends. I mean, you don't have to go out of your way to like hang out with them or anything, but I definitely think that having like a friend or two is always helpful in college, because sometimes you go in and you don't know what the heck you're doing. And honestly, till this day, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. So having someone that can you know, give you tips and stuff, and like just someone in your class that you can reach out to whenever whenever you need help is really, really great. Number 4 is take your planner with you so you can write down important due dates. So I know I've talked about planners in a lot of my videos. You guys are probably like, shut up already. But honestly, taking your planner to school makes all the difference, because when I'm in class, I'm always thinking about like things that I have to get done and important due dates, and you never know when the teacher is gonna tell you, like, you know, if there's gonna be like an extra credit opportunity or something like that. So I always take my planner to school and have a pen on me, of course, so that I can write down things when the teacher's speaking. Also because it's kind of like an organization tip, but I always write down, like if I don't have my planner on me, I always write down things on like random pieces of paper, and then I lose them or don't know where I put them, and I just never know what I have to get done or what the teacher had told me. So always, when you can, just take your planner to school so that you have a place where all your important dates are there, and honestly, that'll really help. Number 5 is gonna be keep in touch with your professor via email. If you're going to be absent, let them know, etc. It's all about effort. So I love being on my professor's good side. I don't like kiss ass or anything, but I definitely do think that just being nice to your professor and showing them that you really do care about your grade, they will look out for that, or at least the right professors will, if they care about you genuinely, and if they care about you doing well in their class and succeeding in their class. It's going to be important to them, and so I think you should keep in touch with your professor. If you're going to be absent a certain day or anything, just let them know. You know, it doesn't hurt. I'm not saying like spam their emails all the time, but if there's certain things that you need to let them know ahead of time, either go to their office hours or just send them an email. One time I had to turn a paper in through this website that we use for my school, and for some reason there wasn't a slot open to submit it, so I actually emailed it to my professor, and he gave me extra credit on it because he said that like I showed effort by, you know, emailing it to him, because I couldn't find the slot on the website. So yeah, that is just little things that you can do to get on their like good side, and then they know that your grade like really matters to you. So yeah, that is tip number 5, I think. So for tip number 6, I said clean out your backpack regularly so that you can be organized and your mind is in the right place instead of everything being super cluttered. So this one's really, really important, because I think a clean surrounding is like a clean heart and a clean soul and a clean mind. But yeah, you guys should always like try and clean out your backpack, or just get rid of papers that you don't need to bring with you at school, so you can keep a file for them like in your desk or whatever. But yeah, I definitely think that you should just keep it to like only the things that you need, instead of just having a million papers, because honestly, when your teacher tells you to take out your notebook, it's really stressful trying to go through like a lot of papers that are so unnecessary. So yeah, that is tip number 6. So tip number 6 leads me to tip number 7, which is keep track of all the papers your teacher hands back, because professors can make mistakes too. So I know a lot of us want to get rid of our papers as soon as we get them back. We're like, okay, they're graded, they're in the grade book, throwing them out now. And honestly, it is a really good feeling getting rid of papers that you don't need anymore. But what college has taught me is that you definitely have to keep papers on you sometimes until they're in the grade book, because professors can make mistakes, and if you have your paper, you can show them proof if they made a mistake in your grade book. And you guys should really take your grades seriously. Like every point matters, you guys. Like in college, every single point matters, so take advantage of, you know, everything that you can take advantage of in a good way. Okay, so next is keep up with your grades, check them regularly, and make sure everything is correct. Also, so you know what you need to do better next time on and know what you need to improve on. So all of these tips in this video that I'm telling you guys are important, but this one is extra important because a lot of the kids in my classes, or students in my classes, I'll ask them like, oh, what's your grade in this class? You know, I'm just curious. I feel like it's a lot of conversation within college students. But honestly, like when I ask them, a lot of the times they tell me they don't know, and I'm always someone that knows my grade in the class because I'm very, very concerned with it and I want to keep up with it. And I just think it's important to know your grade in the class, so you know when you like need to do better on an assignment, like when you need to put extra effort into an assignment. And just knowing your grade is always good, so that, you know, you can refer back to it and just keep up with your grades. It's pretty self-explanatory. That is something that I really have noticed with other students, is that they don't have their grade in their head memorized. I literally check my grades every single day. Even if new assignments haven't been put into the grade book, I always check. I'm just always like really concerned with my grades, so maybe that's just me, but that is something that has helped me, just really keeping up with like my assignments and my grades. Okay, so the next tip is take advantage of your extra credit opportunities if they are offered by your professor. even if you have a good grade in the class at the moment, it can go down at any time, so use the extra credit points to boost your grade up. So this is something that I totally recommend. Honestly, take advantage of every single extra credit opportunity you can, because you never know when a new assignment or a test is going to bring your grade down, and the extra credit points will be there to help support your grade a bit. And honestly, every little bit counts, because at the end of the semester, when you have a lower grade than you wanted, you could have, you know, had it still up there with those extra credit points. So even if you have a good grade in the class, I really recommend just doing the extra credit. I mean, why not? If it's there, just do it, because you never know when you're gonna need it if you do bad on a different assignment. So for this one, I really need to take my own advice. This tip says, have a healthy sleeping schedule and make sure you get the right amount of sleep every night. My professor told me that you are better off not studying for an exam than cramming so much information in one night. Try spreading it all out. So that is very true. My professor did tell me or tell the class that honestly, if you had to choose between sleeping a full, you know, 8 to 10 hours of sleep or cramming a bunch of information in your brain, she said that you are better off and you will know more if you just get that amount of sleep. And honestly, I truly believe it, because honestly, I've done, you know, an all-nighter for a test, and it just really doesn't go well, because I'm like falling asleep, and then the next day I can't focus on the test because I'm too tired. And I know a lot of students take morning classes instead of afternoon classes, so then you're extra tired. Honestly, I need to work on this myself, but try and like manage out your sleeping schedule and make a routine, because honestly, routines always help. Try and get a good night's sleep every night, or at least for like an exam, and you should do good. My next tip is avoid procrastination as much as you can. Plan study dates with your best friends so that you can get work done ahead of time. So my one best friend, Sophie, and I, we always have study dates, and we get so much done. We either go like to my house or to her house or to Starbucks, and we get our homework done. And it's just really nice when you have a friend there that can like really motivate you, not distract you, but motivate you, you know, to do your work. And if you pick the right amount of friends, or the right friend to help you focus, and like they won't distract you, then it is always good to have a little study buddy. You know, it could be whoever, your boyfriend, your cousin, your best friend, your friend, a classmate, anything like that. If they are dedicated like you are, and if they have things to get done, then you guys can team up and just be there for each other and get your work done together. So the next thing that I have in my phone says, having cute school supplies makes me excited to go to school, which is very true since I wrote this all. There are many cute school supplies at stores like Home Goods and TJ Maxx. So I love having cute school supplies. I think it is so important, because I'm just like really excited when I pull out my cute little pens to like take notes, or if you want to like color coordinate your stuff, I think that's also super cute. Honestly, like if you have to go to school and be there, you know, however many times a week, just make it fun, make it cute. You can decorate your binder with like pictures of you and your loved ones, or of you and your friends, and you can have cute little pens and pencils and erasers and things like that. I just think little things like that make me personally really excited to go to school and really motivated to like want to do good. So I thought I'd share that little tip with you guys. And the last little tip that I have is, don't let bad scores bring you down and discourage you. Use them as motivation to do better on the next assignment or test. So I know getting bad grades, or you know, getting lower scores than you thought you'd get is really discouraging, and it probably makes you not want to like work hard for the next one, because you're probably like, I studied for this and how come I did bad? Like I might as well not even study or drop the class. Honestly, use that as motivation to keep going. Maybe start hello? Let me call you back, because I'm literally filming a video right now.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, bye. I literally just got a call from one of my friends right now. But yeah, like I was saying, I forgot my train of thought. Oh yeah, honestly, like if you do lower than you thought you'd do on a test or a homework assignment, then just try and plan out like 4 days to study, or try and use like a different study method. I love flashcards. That's like my favorite thing to do. So if you really want to memorize something, just keep writing it down, and I'm sure it'll stick to you, versus like typing something or putting it on your phone. I heard that from so many different professors, that writing things down is way better. So yeah, don't use that as discouragement. Use it as motivation. And honestly, I know it can be tempting to drop classes, but if you think you can at least get a C or better, just stay in that class, because it'll catch up to you in the end when you don't have enough credits to like transfer or whatever your plan is. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys. I hope it was relevant, and let me know all of your tips and tricks for surviving college. It really isn't as bad as you guys think. I know everyone can do do it. See if I can do it, you guys can do it. So I hope this is a motivating video for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a comment and a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in another video of mine. Leave suggestions down below. Bye guys.